probably the fault of translation when it comes to cheesecake. You will be surprised. German word for it is also cheesecake. I should look that up. I'm really curious why people think it's called, should be called cheesecake. I like how basically I'm towards the end of the game and now later figured out how to access this and now actually open it here. It's like, Okay, so at least this is solved for now. Say cheese. Parmesan. Gouda. Okay, so if I'm lucky, I don't even know if this monster is still here. I think the monster is actually gone. I think, but I'm not sure if I just saw it over there. Can I see it? Apparently the thing is gone. I have nothing against that. All of reality, I'm glad. I think I hear it. Could you not make those signs? Oh. Oh. There's the monster. Someone stabbed it. Whoops. Lempo? Did Lempo kill it? Okay, we are back here. Why didn't I open this yet? Because at this point I haven't understood how that worked. That's why. That's why. We are not going in there yet. I want to. But I also want to open this. Possible. And I think those guys following me do not follow me on this. Oh, it's you again. I don't know. I made cheesecake, I guess, and followed. the American recipe, which was the first mistake. Every American offended. Where are the other ones? I need 2 more. I need 2 more cubes, please. There's also this weird puzzle here. Okay, you are annoying and evil.
This is your new home, your final resting place.
Okay. There's also... No, it's not this point. Where are the other ones? There's more than one I need. It's not below there. They are always reset on this plane. Outside. So where is it? So how's your cheesecake?
What have you done, Paul?
Yeah, Paul. What have you done? Is this the lever? Oh, I actually overlooked this. More battery. Yoink. I need the other Pandora boxes. More or less, yes. What the heck? Oh, I found the leg. No, I found the leg before. Where are the other puzzle boxes? Tell me, game. Stop pretending you didn't know. You don't know. This noise is annoying. Don't think I threw him down there. Also can transport them up ladders as much. As far as I know, I cannot do that. So... kinda annoying. I'm looking for green cubes in the greenery of the forest. Welcome back. How was your cheesecake? Good. Oh, glad it was good. I'm looking for green cubes, but I don't find any, which is disturbing. Disturbing, I have to say at least. This is annoying because I wish to open that there. Usually they throw those boxes around that place. I know I played around with those a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I didn't throw them down into any of those. Ew. Oops. Almost got stuck. I don't think I threw them down there. So annoying. Well, going to eat mushrooms. There's one. Then save. And then we go into escape. Which hopefully stops this annoying sound. It does. Good. I'd never noticed this. A 5-number combination. I haven't encountered a 5-number combination. A 4, yes. But 5? Yes, we're gonna sleep here. Five-letter combination. Weird.
I was still missing pieces to open the door.
Do I? I thought we're bringing 2 more pieces. So therefore, we can finally proceed. Right, this is healing me. I forgot. So, okay. I was like, there's pieces in that I have. Barely can. Well, I guess I'm missing 2 pieces. Which I have no idea where they are. So, well, there is potentially the chance that one piece is in that locker, the yellow one, which we cannot open because we have no number to that. My problem is I don't know what the game wants from me now. Help the sick soul in the cave. Yes, there was this soul over there that was like, oh, help me, Ma. Help them. I'm like, okay. Find a way to open the door in the cave. Well, we have almost everything to open that door. Recover your essence? It's not gonna happen. Uh, ba, 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 ba. Don't know if there was those above him, but it's possible. Oh, backstabbing is in your mind. Tortured to death was a surprise both seemed like a gift. Gift to be a punishment for his death. Well, hello there, Coffee Siphon. How are you doing? Grandfather. Bread. Margaret. I made a mistake of calling my boss at 11 p.m. to report that I won't be making it for the morning shift. I assume there's more. She didn't pick up the phone. Well, that's understandable. I mean, why would you pick up the phone at 11 p.m.? In all honesty. Note from the church. Mining notes. The last person usually picks up a call even at 1 a.m., so it was my mistake. Yeah, well, so what? Was your boss the last person there? Last dude worked another job at a pub restaurant that opens 24/7. I still don't understand the problem there. So there was someone there who would be there until 2 a.m. You called and they didn't pick up the phone. Problem was you. Why is the problem you? You basically tell me the last person. You tell me the last person at the place where you work would still pick up the phone even if someone calls at 1 a.m. You called at 11 p.m. and they didn't pick up the phone. Why did you make a mistake? What do I misunderstand there? No, meant my last boss, who usually picks up calls at midnight, doesn't work here anymore. So you mean your mistake is that you tried to call the new boss at 11 p.m. Which brings us back to my question. So I assumed they would pick up calls around 11 p.m. and they didn't. Why didn't you inform them earlier? I haven't decoded this riddle at all. Like, oh. I have not even a clue what to do with this. Oh yeah. Understandable. So yeah. If you expect that every other boss is like the same before them, then yes, it's your mistake. It was an emergency at home, so my mom needed me to drive her to the doctor early morning tomorrow. Yes, which you should do regardless, and then explain to your boss afterwards why this entire thing happened the way it did. She didn't tell me about until I was home, which was around. Well, then it's not your fault, right? Yeah, so it's not your fault. That's exactly what you can tell your boss. You came home, she told you about that she needs someone to drive her next morning. You called right away. Your boss didn't pick up, so you couldn't inform your boss about that. You're not in the fault here. You did what you could. Like you had the information at 11 p.m., not earlier. There was no other way to know, so you're not at fault. You even tried. That's the thing, you tried to call. If your boss is not picking up, then that's their fault, not yours. You did everything correct. And if they don't see that, then I wanna call them an idiot. So hopefully it works out fine and they see reason that you tried your best to inform them as early as possible as you could, because you only knew it at 11 p.m. and you called right away, that they were not picking up. So on top of that, they need to understand that life happens. Sometimes events happen that nobody could have told before they happen. So some understanding should also be there. So my current plan is to call my boss now before the morning shift, inform her about my situation in case she forgot to check the messages when she wakes up. Yes, that is a good plan. Do that. Because if you do that and your boss still doesn't pick up, then you have two instances where your boss made a mistake. And you made twice the effort to inform your boss. So yeah, good plan. Do that. I'm not blaming her, it was quite unfortunate on my end. We're also currently understaffed. Yes. I'm not saying you need to blame her. It's not about that. It's just you tried your best and you tried it twice, and if you cannot reach your boss even the second time, then she cannot go and like blame you for not trying. That's the only thing I say. It's like, I hope your boss understands and doesn't try to blame you for something that is not true. That's all I wanna say with that. Yeah, the obelisks. I don't know what to do from here on. Apparently I also missed like many nodes. Welcome back, Welcome back, Vivanoid. How much puzzle is this game? Well, there are puzzles. It's not the majority of the game. Is it like MSI level, where you have to write physical notes just to keep track of things? No, you don't have to write notes down. Not at all. Every puzzle is basically either in this node as a solution, or you can solve it on its own in the local area. I'm just at a point where I have like two problems. Like one problem is that I just noticed that this thing here exists. Where it wants 5 numbers, which I have no idea what numbers it wants. And I have the other problem that I need to open that door there, but I'm constructing a golden egg there out of pieces, and I'm missing at least 1 or 2 to finish it. I'm just not really sure where to look for it. Maybe I keep making typos because I'm using a borrowed keyboard. Don't worry. It's harmless. Even if you make mistakes, I understand what you mean. So yeah. Now I'm here. But I don't know where those missing pieces are. What if I am the mistake? You are no mistake, Coffee Siphon. You are wonderful. Nah, come on. Don't feed into the cliché. You are now 14? Must be married and be a doctor and have at least 4 kids? Go? Yeah. Become a lawyer? It's like, sure. Talk to me when you're a lawyer. I'm suing your mom for mistreating a child. I'm going to dip my CPU in liquid nitrogen. Yay! Why don't you just pour the liquid nitrogen on your working CPU? At least that works. You know what Vilnoise is going to do? Dipping the CPU in ketchup. Yes. Ketchup cooling, the latest invention. It was a problem for me until 8th grade when I stopped performing well in school. You know, it's one thing to say that you want your children to succeed. I understand it from the standpoint of I want that my children are having good grades at school because it means they have a better chance later on in life when it comes to jobs and so on. But it makes no sense to force children to learn and excel at only the best grades because that's just dumb. It doesn't work because children are not machines, right? Most school systems do not work because they are outdated and are just dumb because they are like, and here's your week of school with 15 classes, which is dumb. Nobody can remember 15 classes in their head, even as a child. That's just stupid. Like the only countries that have understood how school should work better is probably Norway and Sweden and maybe also Finland. It's more of a generational thing. I think my parents don't know. They don't have to give me crap when I'm not performing well academically. To some degree, yes. But even if your parents are generation-wise many generations behind you and have had a different upraising from their own parents, that doesn't mean they are destined to become like their parents. Over generation and time, you can learn to adapt and understand that that time changes. My CPU is at 80 degrees. Just Opera GX open. That is concerning. You can basically make a burger on that, and then you can send it to Viv Noise. Yeah, that's not so good. That's usually like 20. Okay, are we talking about 80 degrees Celsius or 80 degrees Fahrenheit? Freedom units. It usually idles at 54. The browser open. Don't know what's going on. Going to buy a Noctua cooler now. Yeah, a Noctua cooler is a good investment for a computer. Definitely. Used them before. Great coolers. No, don't talk in freedom units with me. I have no idea. Make an omelette on your CPU. Take a video and send it to Opera GX, Twitter dude. That's a horrible idea because other people will think it's a good idea and do it as well. It's the TikTok effect, I so call. Yeah, what I'm going to do here. Let's see. So I'm there. We still have the monoliths, and I don't understand the monoliths at all. We finished the bunker. We came out of the small door. We went to the start. At the start, we still have the statue that wants 5 things from us, which I don't know what it is. The monster in the swamp is dead, which is good. Which basically means I could potentially go back and explore the swamp. But I don't think I will find anything of value down there. Maybe a burger meant more for protogens. I don't think protogens actually eat burgers. It really is concerning. This never was a problem before. Opera is nearly using 2 gigabytes of my memory. Yeah, that's strange. Do you have a program called Malware Bytes? If not, it's usually a good idea to run it from time to time. What if I stick a piece of RAM in the middle of the burger? Then you might have a good chance that protogens try to eat the burger. You download, run it, then uninstall it occasionally. Why? Why uninstall it? It's not like an antivirus, which is a terrible idea to have on your computer. Like, it doesn't suffer the same problem as an antivirus. Because it's invasive. So is your operating system. So is any program on your computer that you allow to have administrative rights. what I'm going to do, then you can go to the north, which is the other map with the church. But why would I go there again? Makes no sense. There's the maze. I have already explored the entire maze. Then there's this thing with the long stairs up to the church. Then there's the church ground. We have not found anything else on the church ground. There's the church itself. There's nothing in the church anymore. We already did that. I use malware bytes as well. A friend IT recommended it to me. He used to work on at a phone computer repair shop. Yeah, it's good. Just don't install any antivirus programs. These are actually bad. Ba, 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 ba. No, 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 no. Oops. Talking about chips, which you can actually eat, not computer chips. Please don't do that. Got any flavor types of potato chips flavors? Paprika. And this other thing. Ah, well, paprika chips or truffle chips. Those are my two favorites. School laptop got screwed over because of ransomwares. Yay! And now you're learning computer skills on computers in the school, which coming from 50 years ago. Enjoy. Okay. There are these eyes. I kind of saw them, but why would they now be gone? Because of the change that happened to the forest? Is that reason enough for these eyes to go away? Potentially? But these eyes are the protectors of the cage that I already opened, so it's not that. All the salt. The tasty salty tears of online trolls. So let's say I go out. Is there anything in the swamp I still need? I don't think so, but I can take a look. To be honest, I love chips, but it always makes me sad when I buy chips because I know I buy basically less than one potato in chips form, and pay a shit ton of money for it. Like, I could pay the same amount of money and get 2 kilograms of potatoes, which is retarded. Noctuas are expensive, but I hear they are rather worth it. Yes, because the company Noctua is actually the company of Noctua consists out of engineers that really study exactly how airflow goes. That's why their fans are so efficient at what they are doing while they stay quiet. But you pay the price for it because, well, it took a lot of research to do that. And most people feel like they need to bitch around the color of Noctua fans, which I find hilarious. Because most people are like, no, my fans, they need to look black. Or whatever. Because they care so much for it. How they look like in their computer. And I'm like, who fucking cares? I get it. If it's really that important to you, then okay. But all in all, I'd rather have a good, well-performing, silent fan who's efficient, even if it looks brownish. Who cares? Okay, can I proceed forward through this without getting destroyed by poison? I think not. I only ever look inside of my PC when I intend to do maintenance. Yeah, same. I think most people are in the same boat, and yet a lot of people have started with like, no, I need to look inside my PC, I have a window, and this is important, how it looks like. I'm like, ugh. It's a subjective thing, but regardless, I find it silly. Okay, I don't really think I'm gonna get anything out of this. Though it took Noctua a very, very long time to actually give in. They have a few fans that are actually black. But I think they don't exist on CPU coolers. But like fans, PC case fans, they have now, I think, 1 or 2 editions that are actually black. Right, this funny tree, then this funny chest. Ah, I need to pay soul residue for that. Well, sure, take it. And I'll get a soul bird. Small, crudely caved wooden bird. It is said that holding on to a soul bird will protect its carrier's soul. Makes you more resistant to Lempo's power, decreasing tiring speed. That was worth it, I would say. Still a wonderful tree. Yeah. I'm still lost. Like, I still don't really understand where I should go. At least don't need to run away anymore, because the thing here is dead. Which is good. This is not so good on the other hand. So, all in all, the game wants to tell me, well, here you have to take damage if you like it or not. Well, yes, I have to take damage. This noise is annoying. And it's annoying. And it's annoying. Mhm. You like survival games to some degree, not all of them. Like, I'm not gonna play something like Rust. Yay! I found another baby. It really depends on the game. Like, some survival games are nice, but not all of them. This will hurt. Ah. So would it make sense to go to the beginning? I guess. Give me that mushroom. Paprika is a fine choice. I also like hot spicy and salt and vinegar, as long as not overeating those. Though those cause the vinegar and such. Yeah, I can understand that. How do I get just run? Just run and take damage? Yeah. It's not like I have never eaten salt and vinegar chips. I did. They are okay. I have nothing against them, but yeah, I cannot eat those in masses. We also have chips that are like these chips with herbs on it, but they tend to be slightly sourish and kind of burn my mouth after some time. Like, I don't know why. It's just those specific chips that do that. It's so strange. Use 10 cell residue to heal everything. How about no? But I will instead do this. It's much better. I only say this, if you're a fan of chips, you should go to England, because they have entire aisles just chips, nothing else. Because they are obsessed with chips. I don't know why. Let's not go in this direction, as the horrible figure is still standing there. Snake. Vinegar has a similar problem. But for the outside of the mouth. Yeah. There's nothing suitable in my inventory for this. It's so strange. Okay, here I am, in the beginning. Here I am, at the beginning. I don't think in the tower with the VHS, there's anything there. I mean, where I am now in the game, I would assume that the game would tell me how to use the monoliths. Because I still think the monoliths are just portals between maps. That's what I think. But I could be wrong. Maybe that's the end goal, to activate the monoliths so I can go to the flying puzzle box in the sky. But mostly I need one or two more of those golden eggshells, and I don't know where they should be. And I have no hint. I only solved the last area. Came out of it, and it threw me back on this map, which makes sense because it gave me the eggshells to place into the door. But where do I go from here? I have like no specific hint where to find the rest. And I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. Like, there's no hint. There's nothing. There's no hint, no map, nothing. It's just like, and here you are, back on the normal map. Enjoy. I'm like, okay. What I'm doing with this? And salt and vinegar are tasty, but I fear they do something to my body if I eat them too much. Well, if you basically would chug vinegar pure, then yes, you would do something bad to your body. If you consume too much salt, it would also affect your body in a bad way. What does the game want from me? What? I don't get it. Is it consuming my vitality if I do this? It shouldn't. It should pause the entire game, including my vitality drop. Yes. It stopped. I don't understand what I need to do. I don't get it. I really don't. And if the last part of the golden egg is in that locker, that yellow locker with 5 numbers, then I don't know what the combination is. I also have this riddle from the grandpa, which I have not solved yet what it means. But the riddle is just letters, words that make no sense, which you have to turn back into words. And I have the suspicion that it's not gonna give me the code to the yellow locker, but instead just saying something like, "Watch out, the bog is dangerous," or something like that. So many message fixes. Yeah. What what is the what is the game wanting from me? Guide. Guide what? Oh, okay, it's this guide. I see. That doesn't help me. I really don't understand where to go. I can go to the north. North gets me outside of the church. The big labyrinth. I explored the entire labyrinth. There's nothing there at all. Then there's the village where we killed a mushroom to cross the bridge. So Jeff is dead. And that's fine. But there's nothing there. Then you go up, avoid Lempo. There's another monolith. You go further up, you come to the church. We explored everything around the church. We solved the inside of the church. We went outside, and there was just land. Nothing specific and interesting. Until we ended up in the last area where we opened the door. After the space shuttle, there's still this weird, huge, mushroomy thing which we cannot really interact with, nor do I want to try. And after the space shuttle, we entered the portal into that other realm where we found grandfather and this other guy. And the other guy is like, oh, I have a part of the golden egg. You can have it. We solved the puzzles. We got that part. We came out back to this map. We ran from dead bodies that try to kill us. We escaped. Apparently, they are bound only to one side of the map, which is good. And now, what? The bunker is cleared. There's nothing there. The bridge is already done. This is the starting area. The only thing in the starter area here that is unsolved is Hellas, or Hellas, I think, with the 5 items, which I don't know what it wants from me. And there's the yellow locker in the cave with 5 numbers, where I have no clue what 5 numbers it wants from me. As far as I know, we cannot go to the very first map. So we are stuck here. There's the bog. In the bog, there's nothing else. I already got the chest. The monster is dead, so it's not chasing me anymore. On the other side, I haven't lowered the field, the stakes around the snake. Fear a snake altar, because I don't find the appropriate amount of cubes that I need. There's no more secrets anymore there. And on the left side of the map, where the bunker is, there are now these corpses running around that try to kill me. There's only a monolith there, which I have still no idea how to interact with them. Which brings me back to the only thing that I haven't solved, and that is Grandpa's weird puzzle. Which is somewhere. only have an idea that the obelisks exist. There's this. This is the only thing I haven't solved yet. This. Like, huh? Literally like, huh? Like this. That's the only thing I have no idea what this means. Like, huh? That's the only thing left. Is this. And I don't know how to read this. I thought I knew how to read this because I thought like the first word means did. Because I thought like, okay, maybe it's one of two letters that are either before or after the used letter. But it makes no sense because after G there is H and not I. So I don't know how to solve this. I really don't know. Unless this is German. Even then, that makes only sense in BDH. So it's not that. There's a word starting with A, which cannot be. Like, why would it be said? Said H. D. ZHD. Yes. Makes perfect sense. B. J. Which is a blowjob, but that's fine and good, but it has nothing to do with the word there. So how do you solve this? Like, huh? Maybe it wants to tell us to use edge, which is a terrible idea. You know, film noise, this is your time to shine. Solve this crazy puzzle. You can do it. I believe in you. And while you do that, I will take 2 minutes off stream, so I will be right back. Do you know both lines have the same amount of letters per word? Puzzle harder. You can do it. Man, I'm so glad I'm coming back and Wilnoise has an answer for my puzzle. I'm so glad to have such amazing chat members. Nice. Iggy. And why would you think? Because. Okay. So it turns it around. Thank you. I love Iggy. So let's if we turn it around and you say like it's egg, so the G becomes the E and the E's become the G. So egg. But then it becomes complicated, right? Because in L you cannot use the same rule because then it becomes LN. Egg. Egg is tasty. Yes. As I dip into the realm of knowledge. Mm-hmm. Yes. Remember? Remember the coffin and that wonderful word where I was looking it up? I guess I got it wrong. As the solution word is sumo, which apparently means fog in Finnish. Second word could be peace. Third could be in. Last few words should be a clue. Wow. Yeah, documents. Where are you? Grandfather's theory. Code with note from middle from grandfather. So it's not that one. Look what I found. How funny. Static is back. Okay. Might also be Spotify. Still static. Dusty Moon Eye. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome back. Quick. Good. So, here, I have a note from grandfather. Why is it fixed to this page? Why can't... This is so not useful. So 28. Have fun counting. Hi. What? Great. Oh, fantastic. How are you doing, Dusty Moon Eye? So why would that matter at all? What? Sure. So basically it says like, look at those numbers and you need to count those numbers to reveal a secret message. But in the end, you only need those numbers here. We're in the train. I mean, this is one thing, right? Okay, this. We did that, we did that. Egg peas in church. By swapping letter with row below. But you have to guess which letters you need to swap, right? So it's random. You have to switch the letters as you see fit to form a word. Do I understand that right? I get it. But is it random? It must be random So, yeah, chickpeas in church. Yeah, but we have that. Okay. There you go. See? I told you. Film noise is going to solve this. Well done. Yeah, that I can see. It's just the other thing you just have to try and trial and error to make a word out of it. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Uh, I remember that? Maybe? What? Uh, oh. Uh, don't move if you look at them. Just try to run east, back to grandfather's cave. Yes, remember you can use the shortcut. The six soul in grandfather's cave now. We didn't do earlier. How? That was almost to the other side. Okay. Okay. Okay, we need to take a shortcut. I think the shortcut is here. Yeah. This noise is getting really annoying. This is scary when you walk towards it and you think like it's a monster coming towards you. Yeah, I know. Oh, God. No, I actually ignored it, but whatever. I don't want people to see the gameplay. You know? I want to tell the people on YouTube, well, you basically have to pay to see the gameplay. I bet some people would believe that. But thank you for pointing it out. Yeah, yeah, okay, I'm at the right place. Still can't open that. So stupid. Should still save here, regardless. So we go in here. Then we input here. A number up here. 81632. One, 6, 3, 2. Who knew? So if you're wondering, it's basically on this piece of paper, which is somewhere here. It's basically this. It tells you like, oh, there's a code. And then it's basically like, count the letters from the beginning of the letter to unveil a message that basically tells you that the last numbers here are the ones you need to input in this. But I never turned this page, so I didn't know. And this solution, by the way, here, how you look at this page is horrible. Shouldn't be like that. It's garbage to look at. It even gives you a hint up here. Oh, look at the backside. And I didn't. Good job, me. Yes. Okay. So the wonderful note from grandfather told us there's a gold piece in the church, but we already have that. Now we need to help the sick soul in the cave, which is strange. But maybe I just overlooked two things. Game is freaking out, like, oh. So we need one more piece, and apparently this is here. It says help the sick soul in the cave. So we found a soul here who gave us this quest. It was like, oh, help the sick soul. And I'm like, okay. Now the question is, apparently I can solve this in here. I just don't understand how. The interesting part, there were like souls up there that were like going around. These are gone now. So, honestly, I'm curious about that. Apparently, they don't even explain the statue at the beginning. Uh, then the Iron Bridge, the bunker, the Maze of Growth, the church, Challenger, the hut. Blah blah blah. And now back in the second level. On the other side will be some monsters from the first level after here. Once again, you don't. Once again, they don't move if you look at them. I beg to differ because I did that and they moved. No, actually, a monster moved from behind towards me. So you basically need them all in front of you so you can almost not do that part without taking damage. Grandfather's cave and use the shortcut. Help the sick soul in grandfather's cave now if you didn't do earlier. The other soul moves to the other side of the cave. When you do, talk to her again and she gives you the last golden egg piece. Um, it's not what I wanted to press, but hey, here's my inventory. Okay, we have documents, we have souls. I don't even remember which soul this was. This was the very first soul, that I know. But I don't know which soul asked us to help the other souls. Those are just lighters. This is documents. We have those things. Serpent stone, then keys, map, those tools, mask which we are wearing, photo of a red window, but we have no specific window that goes to quests. Yes, I do remember that we came here and there was a blue soul or a white soul here and said like, oh, help the sick soul in the cave. And I'm like, okay. It's just what soul? There's like nothing here. That's the problem. Like it tells me help, help, but help what? What I'm overlooking here. I'm not seeing. That's the weird part. And all we need now is a giant tentacle coming out of the dark abyss of this shallow lake. And, yeah. Are you kidding me? So basically I solved it? Huh? Why is it here as a quest? Help the sick soul in the cave. It basically is an open quest, and yet apparently I have solved it? And here's just the gold piece? Pay attention to the quest not going away. So I didn't help the soul? Apparently? I don't know. But somehow I did?
Let's get that door open.
I... What? I don't even understand. It was just there. But it's not resolving the quest. Sure, I believe it. Makes perfect sense. Wooden door with duct tape. Look, the quest is still there. This, of course, makes sense. If I was insane. But I'm not. If you ask me, this seems like a bug. This literally looks like a bug. Because it's still there. Great. We shall continue this another time.